With Ultron right around the corner, we just got our first look at Season 2.5, and let me just say, it do be bad. You've probably already seen other people react to the patch notes, professional gamers, if you will, but I bet you haven't seen someone as dumb as me attempt to read and comprehend basic English. So thanks for watching, and let's jump into what Season 2.5 has in store for us. Alright, are we prepped for absolute cinema? Because I know I am. That's my boy right there. Look, I like it. Okay. The reason why Ultron is going to be goated is because they put in the trailer him dunking on Wolverine. That's a win for all of us. I'm an animal. There's some crazy range you guys do. I wonder what the actual range is. God. It's so nice to have a support character that isn't just alt in a circle. I just want to see something real quick. So I noticed the number above the storm whenever he puts, I guess, his E, which I'm assuming is his little like heal buddies. Is it like an AoE healing effect? I don't know if they've released his actual like abilities, like what they do. It looks like it's a small like healing area. I'm assuming that's what it's doing. It's either that or it's generating them shields. I think it's healing. Yeah, it's healing them. His alt is the one thing I'm a little worried about because it's not an immortality circle. How useful is it? You know, is it just going to become rocket alt number 2? So I think once, because like from what I've seen, his abilities look absolutely insane. The problem being, is it enough? And we'll see. We'll see now. With the patch notes coming out, let's see what we got going on here. Starting off strong, Captain America. I'm praying to God they nerf this cretin. As look, I love Freedom as much as everyone else, but I can't kill him. I know my teammates aren't killing him, so he's got to die somehow. But let's see what we got going on here. So Captain America taking a slight hit to his survivability and ultimate frequency. Okay, all right, well there goes. All right, cool. Captain America has been shot. Base health reduced to 5. I disregard it. He's back. From 600 to 575, but he still has the team up with Bucky, so it's 675. He lost 25 HP. Increase the delay of shield recovery from 2 to 4 seconds. Okay, so his recharge rate on shields been doubled, or is the delay for him to not be blocking. That makes sense. Okay, increase the energy cost of charge on from 28 to 3100. We might be cooking. All right, so I don't think Captain America is going to be useless. He's definitely going to be in a worse state than what he is currently. Doctor Strange, if they hit me, I swear to God, if they hit me with 17 more Strange nerfs, I am going to legally file suit of defamation charges against this man. Steven will receive a slight boost to damage. We're back. Strange mains rise up. We're finally getting love. Does the damage fall off on dagger? So is E? No, it's just main attack. Okay. Does the damage fall off starting at 10 meters, reducing from 62 at 20 meters to starting at 10 meters, reduced to 80 at 20. Okay, huge. Remove the range damage fall off. Okay, that's his E. That is perfect. Now you can one-shot people. That's what I wanted. Emma Frost. She needs a nerf, but please don't. I love playing her so much. White Queen's range is increasing. Their defensive and diamond form are taking damage or taking a hit. Okay, I'll take that. Range for basic attack from 15.5 to 18. Good. I am extremely happy about that. The amount of times I feel like I should be hitting someone, but I'm not. And then I just have to walk ever closer towards death. Happens too many times. I mean, I could just be bad. I am bad, but decrease the shield value of a mine's Aegis, yeah, from 500 to 400. Okay, so her shield's taking a hit. I don't like that. I feel like her shield exploded immediately anyway. Not a fan of that. But it's not like a major. I don't know. I really feel like her shield was like the weakest link in her kit. Increase the cooldown of Carbon Crush from 5 to 6 seconds. I'm assuming that's her like more grippy. Oh, dude, your new outlook awaits. Get lost, loser. Decrease the hit damage of Crystal Kick from 50 to 40. And increase the extra damage dealt when propelling the enemies into a wall from 100 to 90. Okay, so just overall decrease, so you can't just execute someone on the spot. Honestly, kind of okay with that. I was never good at executing people anyway, so I would literally just use it to boot people around. So the fun's still there, it's just not going to explode someone, which I'm okay with. Groot, put him in the ground. He is a tree. Leave him in the dirt, please. He's still Groot. There we go. We figured it out. We got it. Less damage and less frequency. Ironwood walls. Isn't that like his E? Isn't that his big wall? Was that a problem? Was that the problem? Decrease the damage of Vine Strike per hit from 70 to 65. Okay. Nerfing his damage a bit. Ironwood walls cooldowns from 8 to 12. We take those. We take that. Magneto. Master of Magnetism will receive a slight boost to standard damage abilities. Didn't really start to attract some wins now. Well, that's good, but I can guarantee you, if I'm playing him, he's not winning. Oh, 4 second stack to 3 second stack. So he's going to get his right click up more often? I'm okay with that. I missed half of them anyway, so it's realistically, it does not affect me. All right, Thor. By Odin's beard. Thor's abilities are getting a tweak, but his survivability is taking a minor hit. Didn't they just buff his survivability because he explodes immediately? All right, let's see. Just hammer throw ability to a standard ability. What? Hammer throw ability effect to a standard ability. Remove the Thor force cost. Okay, I like that actually. Hold up. I like that. I hate the fact that it's like, oh, if you want to have your ranged ability, you have to have... You're holding the hammer. Why do I need Thor force to throw the hammer? Just throw it. Just throw... Just it. I could do it. If I can go outside and pick up a hammer and throw it, run and grab it by the time Thor has enough charge to throw his hammer, there's a problem. I wonder, does it still generate shields? I'm assuming it does. Thor gains 1 Thor force from each hammer throw enemy hit. Okay, that's good. That is big. So you can use your F ability, use all your Thor force, then throw your hammer. And what I'm assuming is that each hammer throw enemy hit, if it's on a 6, I'm assuming it pierces. It doesn't say, but I'm just going to assume, considering it says each enemy you hit. Decrease the throw hit damage from 70 to 45 and return damage from 30 to 20. I didn't know it did the return damage, I'm going to be honest. Decrease the shield value gained when consuming Thor force. Okay, so he gets less shield. Just the bonus health gained from each Thor force consumed from 100 to 75. And adjusted the maximum bonus health from 200 to 150. So he's just a DPS. All right, duelists. Let's see what we got. Hawkeye. Please, Lord God, give my boy a nerf. I hate this character. He's getting a boost to his regular hits. Why? Oh... Increase the base damage of his arrow from 32 to 34. Okay, not that big of a change. Reduce the projectile damage of blast arrow from 15 to 16. Increases the spell field damage from 32 to 34. Increase the maximum focus from 70 to 75. Increase the charge speed when aiming at an enemy from 100 per second to 108. And charge follow speed from 30 a second to 32. Why? 4K S2Y? Hella. All right. Oh. Okay, so hear me out on Hela, all right? I hate her. I hate the character because she's really good, but she's a necessary evil when you have flying characters, all right? We understand this. We can come to that conclusion. Punisher's not doing the job. He's not. Frank, unfortunately, he can't do it. He's getting a slight increase to her sustained damage. Increase the charge capacity of the Night Sword of Thorn from 8 to 10. That's her right click? So he's gonna do more damage because she's only gonna be able to hit the tank with those. I've never seen anyone kill me with her right click. Unless I am playing tank, because she just, and then it's just like, oh, you hit me for 5 damage, not that bad, and then it all explodes. I'm like, hey, supports, remember when I said I didn't need healing 3 seconds ago? I'm back. Human Torch. All right, Human Torch was apparently strong this season. I played him and I definitely did not feel that because I am horrible. Reduce the damage of Fire Cluster from 7 per hit to 6 per hit. That's fairly, that's fairly substantial actually. Reduce the charge speed of Blazing Blast from 2 to 3 seconds. Was that his? right click, I'm assuming. That's a huge nerf if that's so. Increase the shield value gained from falling meteor from fit. I'm okay with that. The problem that I would have whenever I play Human Torch is that I wasn't killing anything because I'm bad, but I also would never die. And I know it wasn't because they were bad. It was simply because I just have the ability to just gain 75 health whenever I'm in the no-no zone. But Iron Fist, I hope they nerf this guy. I hope they do. I really do. I hate this character. He's so fun to play. He is so fun, but it's just so obnoxious to play against. Because the problem with Iron Fist is that if he blocks your one, like if you're playing, let's say you're playing support, right? You're playing Luna. You have one ability to like stop from getting just obliterated. And he comes flying in from Narnia because he just got done dealing with the Iron Man that's 8 towers tall, like just in the skybox. And somehow he was already there just so he jumps you. And then you throw your little snowball at him, and he just elbow blocks. He just elbow blocks it, and now you get to look like now you get to feel like a Goomba as he stomps you and beats you to death, and you get to watch your ragdoll body go flying through space. Anyway, let's see what they're doing to him. Lower the dragon's defense damage blocked bonus health conversion rate from 1.5 to 1.3. Decrease the maximum bonus health converting from damage blocked from 200 to 175. Slightly decrease the dash distance. Z axis to okay when there is no target. Okay, so he can still lock onto you if you're above him, but if you're not above him, he's gonna have a lot harder of a time going up. All right, reduce dragon's defense cooldown reduction. I'm not even gonna attempt to pronounce his abilities. Reduce the dragon defense cooldown reduction. Okay, so whenever he punches them, he gets like 1.5 seconds off each punch. Now it's not gonna be okay. Cool, nerfing that. Thank God. Because the problem with Iron Fist is that if he blocks your ability, the more he punches you, the more he gets that ability back. Which means if you are running and if you manage to run away, you finally get your ability off cooldown, you throw it back. He's already been tickling your butthole. He has it again. And he sees you turn around. He knows you're going to try to freeze him again, or you're going to try to sleep him. And he's like, I will block. Iron Man. Let's see what Iron Man's going on. We'll see what he's got going on. Reduction in his repulsor blast damage and burst survivability. Was Iron Man like a problem? I swear I never like with the Gamma team up. He obviously he's a problem because he just looks at the tank and just there is no other target. I have Green Goblin energy. He hits you with the cancer beam and it's awful. Iron Man's Gamma overdrive from the Gamma charge team up. Sometimes prayers are answered. He's gained a new team up anchor effect and start protocol team up. What is that? I guess we'll find out in a bit. Projectile damage from the third repulsor blast from 50 to 45 and decrease the spell field damage from 60 to 55. This means nothing to me. Reduce armor overdrive maximum bonus health from 100 to 50. I'm okay with that. Less survivability on DPS, I'm all for. I'm gonna be honest. The submariner's defense will be sinking a bit. Oh yeah. What do you mean his spawns are getting stronger? And his ultimate's bigger? No. Cooldown blessing the deep from. Okay, I'm happy about this. Is this even English? Look, just because I don't know how to read doesn't mean it's not English. I hate Namor going into a stupid bubble. And like half the time, Namor would use it to reposition, not even to get out of like a dangerous scenario because it's up that often. You go to push Namor, he has 37 squids, you kill those, you turn to him, you shoot him, he's bubble. I've bubbled myself. And then he floats away back to his team and you have to sit there and stare at him and watch. You know what they need to do? You know what they need? Like super good counter to Namor would be Jeff. Have it if Namor uses his bubble in front of Jeff can like vacuum, like just vacuum it up. And like he'll still get his little immortality phase, but it's significantly shorter because Jeff's just like slurping up the water, you know what I'm saying? Expand his ultimate ability inner circle rate from 3 to 3.5 and outer circle rate from 8 to 9. I feel like that's actually substantially larger. Decrease the outer circle radius hit damage from 200 to 180. Okay, I'm okay with that. Damage spawn fall off starting. I didn't know they had fall off. All right, 20 meters reduced to 30 at 40 meters. I mean, realistically, has anyone been at a range of four? I didn't even know they could hit at 40 meters. Why can they hit so far? I don't think that's gonna like affect him at all. All right, Psylocke. Let's see what Psylocke's got. Psy will take a slight dip in her burst damage ability, and Psy is dead. Psylocke is dead. She's gone. She's not gonna be good. Decrease the retrieval damage of wing shurikens from 14 to 12 per hit. Decrease the invisibility duration from 3 to 2. She is not going to be playable. I thought her invisibility was like one of the most fair mechanics in the game, because like you can still shoot her, and if she uses any ability, she's out of stealth, so it's not like she's ambushing you. Plus you can still hear her footsteps. Yeah, I think, you know what, I think Psylocke got the strange treatment this patch, and you know what, it's about to, if we can get like characters on a rotational schedule where everyone gets taken out behind the shed, I'd be okay with that. I'm fine with it. If everyone gets the strange treatment, we're good. Squirrel Girl, she's getting some love. Better acorns, shorter cooldowns. I hate my life because I know those acorns are coming for only me, the tank. Decrease cooldown from Mammal Bond 12 to 10. Burst acorn, increase the capacity is from 10. He gets more ammo. Cooldown is reduced. Optimize the user experience of Squirrel Blockade. Tail bounce and unveil. What does that mean? These are the patch notes. Tell me what it is that you are doing to this. We have optimized the user experience. Do the squirrels come through the screen and like feed you? Like what does that mean? Optimize the user experience. We'll never know. All right, let's see what we got. What's going on with Star-Lord? Alternate frequency reduced. I'm okay with that. All power increased. I'm scared. Time to bust. Increase the energy cost of his ult from 31 to 34. Extend the maximum target range from 30 to 40 meters. Adjust the damage fall off from reducing it 60 to 40 meters to reducing it 75. I don't know that I did not know there was damage fall off to Star-Lord. Like his ult. I didn't know that. Because okay, so here's the thing that doesn't make any sense to me. Extend the maximum target range from 30 meters to 40. But damage fall off didn't come in until 40 meters. So the damage fall off doesn't matter because he's not targeting anything, because it only went up to 30 meters. Am I reading that correctly? I'm overthinking things. They know what they're doing. Storm improved her ultimate ability intensity. Her damage is increased from 150 to 160 a second. I'm okay with that. Storm's ult, you die or you live. That's it. All right, see with the Punisher, getting a boost to his mid to long range damage and a slight mobility buff to his ultimate. Okay, what mobility buff? Look, if they give Frank the ability, like if he shoots, if it moves him back, that would be so funny. I would main Punisher. You know the old GTA games, you get the tank and you start shooting behind you and you start flying. That's what I want Frank to be. The more you shoot, the further back you go. Reduce the movement slow rate for Final Judgment Ball from 20 to 10 when not firing, and from 40 to 30 when firing. I actually didn't know it slowed that much. I knew it slowed a little bit, but I didn't know it was that bad. Dear God, no wonder they explode. No wonder he's so easy to hit with Magneto. I thought they were just brain dead and just wouldn't take cover. I didn't realize they were crippled. Oh, increase adjudications magazine size from 30 to 40. Single hit damage from 18 to 19 and slightly reduced spread when firing. Okay, I'm okay with this. Especially with, if they're adding more flying characters, you need Punisher to be like somewhat viable. All right, Jeff. Dear God, he got a ton of changes. More frontal lobe support. Yep. More frontal support and combat ability with less survival. I'm okay. Give me a sec. A new effect to Joyful Splash now also deals damage to enemies at 70 per second. And can heal allies through other allies, but not through enemies. I don't know. I don't like that. Damage fall off starts at 20 meters to a maximum of 65 at 40. Reduce healing per second from 150 to 100. I don't like it. I'm not a fan of that. I don't like nerfing his healing. Change Aqua Burst to a charge ability. Isn't that his like damage ability? Next recharge 3 per charge. New effect, direct hits now launch enemies up. I take it back. Jeff is the best character in the game. Please let it be just like a real quick boop. If Jeff can boot people off the map from just shooting them, he is going to be so funny to play. Increase spell field damage from 40 to 45. I don't care about the damage. I need to know how high up we're talking. If we can skeet shoot people, if I can knock people off point, like, is it like a knock back and up, or is it just straight like you hit them once and they just go flying up? Changing the effect healing bubble from a one-time healing to a healing over time. I don't like that. I do not like that at all, because his bubbles were the main thing that would, like, you, if someone's in trouble, grab a bubble. Now healing over time, I'm not a fan of that. I do not like that. Increase healing amount from the previous instant 85 to 120 over 4 seconds. Oh, so there's an instant 85 to now 120 over 4 seconds. So it's more healing, but it's less healing because you would typically hit them with that bubble and then you would have 150 per second. Reduce max charge from 6 to 3. So he gets less bubbles and they're over time. Remove the enemy launcher, but you can no longer boop. They should have at least kept the boop for the bubbles. Give him more boops. A new effect, hide and seek, is now an energy cap, max 120, that drains by 20 per second while submerged. Okay, so it can no longer be underground for eternity. Restores 15 per second when not. Reduce healing while submerged from 35 to 15. Oh, his ult overflows healing on swallowed allies, grants 45 health per second as bonus health up to 150. I don't like that. The reason why I don't like that is specifically for the fact that it's now encouraging Jeffs to swallow allies and hold them, because it's 45 health per second, bonus health up to 150. So that's 3.2 seconds of holding your allies. Increase the damage reduction received when taking a critical hit from 50 to 70. I do like that. If it is a 70% damage reduction from a critical hit, can Jeff be one shot by Hawkeye arrows? Luna Snow, please nerf this wonderful lady. We're giving Luna a boost to her combat prowess while slightly reducing the frequency of her ultimate ability. Increase her Letter Dark Ice healing amount from 20 to 22. Add a new effect of absolute zero, now grants 50 bonus health per enemy hit. Absolute zero, isn't that their freeze? Bonus health per enemy hit. You can only hit one enemy. Can it go through people now? Increase the energy cost of Fate with Worlds from 4,500 to 5,000. I didn't know her ult was that high of a charge already. I feel like I get that ult instantly. I don't know. We'll see. Because I think the problem is still going to be Loki and Luna are still going to be the best supports in the game, because you just use Loki, you get Luna ult faster, and then by the time Loki ult ends, Luna has hers now. So I think it's like the same problem but reverse now. Rocket Raccoon survivability is taking a tiny hit. Didn't they already do that? Didn't they already make it to where you can't jump back away? He's blasting from the ammo overload and losing the team up anchor bonus, but is gaining a new team up anchor bonus. Reduce repair mode direct hit healing amount from 55 to 50. I don't feel like that's going to change much. Team up. All right, let's see the new team ups. Hawkeye and Luna. I'm already hating everything that has been said. What are they giving Hawkeye? I know they're giving to Hawkeye. Okay, actually take it back. Give Luna a bow and arrow. We're fine. As a team up anchor, Luna Snow gains 50% healing effects. Pause. So that's not going away. Okay. Hawkeye unlocks a new ice arrow ability through this Hawkeye ice arrow. Hawkeye is an ice arrow ability through his team up. That's soup. I hate. All right, Jeff NATO. Sold. Storm gains a shark surge ability through her team up with Jeff. What does that mean? Jeff gains this Jeff NATO ability through his. Okay, so I'm assuming they both ult, and it's sort of like Storm and Johnny, but it's Jeff. And how does it like eat allies in the area and enemies and deal damage and heals? If that's the case, that'd be kind of sick. But Operation Microchip, the Punisher. Oh, Punisher and Black Widow. Oh, flyers are not gonna have fun. Okay, Punisher gains a maximum health increase of 25 and a 5% boost in damage. Punisher's gonna be hidden because he already got a damage boost. Black Widow unlocks a new pulse rifle ability through her team up with the Punisher, where she gets like a burst weapon. Rocket Network, as a team up anchor, Rocket gains a 5% increase in healing effect. So he loses healing, but he's gaining healing. I see. When the team up is active, Rocket's BRB is upgraded to a web beacon. Okay, I did see that. So he gets penny mines around the beacon. Penny Parker unlocks a new armored spider nest ability through her team up with a Rocket Raccoon. She has 2 nests. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with Penny buffs. Penny has seen negligible play. She is so situational. It's crazy. As a team up anchor, Iron Man gives 5% bonus and damage output. Ultron gains a new nano ray ability from his team up with Iron Man. Don't know what that means, but I'm excited for it. Symbiote shenanigans, Venom and Jeff. What? Team of Anchor, Venom gains a maximum health increase of 150, which I think is the same as what he gets now. So he's not really getting a buff or a loss because he had the Spider-Man. He was an anchor for Spider-Man. So that he actually doesn't gain anything. Jeff gains a healing tendrils ability through his team up with Venom. Huh. Instead of like Spider-Man and Penny that get like the little immortality, Jeff just like fires out tendrils to his allies and just gives them a little juice. I'm kind of okay with that. That's kind of funny. I will admit, I think they should have given Jeff a web swing. Give Jeff like the same swing as Venom. That would have been a lot funnier. Adjusted or removed. Allied agents, Hawkeye and Black Widow. Okay, so they're no longer a team up. Rocket Raccoon and the Punisher. Ooh, that's actually huge for the Punisher, because Punisher literally lived for Rocket's little bubble thingy. He lived for the infinite ammo pack. That's actually a huge nerf to Punisher. Chilling Charisma, Luna Snow, Jeff. Okay, so Jeff and Luna are no longer going to be a team. Okay, that's sad. Gamma Charge, Hulk, Iron Man, Namor. Yeah, so Iron Man's losing the Gamma Charge. We already saw that. Thank God. So now it's still going to be Hulk and Namor, which I'm gonna be honest, I'm still not sold on this. I think Namor just got an overall nerf this season, which is also why Dive has been so incredibly strong. Because like Namor's good, but you gotta play the Hulk. Realistically, who amongst us wants to do that? Symbiote Bond. Oh, so Spider-Man. Okay, so Spider-Man loses it. Penny loses it. So does Venom just have Jeff? Spider-Man. Yeah. Oh my God. Venom only has Jeff. Okay. Balance changes. Alice Bond. So the Iron Fist and Luna Snow. We said Alice Bond team up anchor damage boost proportion from 50 to 10. Wait, so I didn't even know that Iron Fist got a damage. So Iron Fist was already an anchor, so he's constantly having the damage boost on him. I didn't even know that. Okay, so if they're taking that away, thank God. Fantastic Four, Invisible. Do not touch my Fantastic Four with their ability is so good. Increase the cooldown of Storm siblings, Wedding Harmony and Cooperative. Okay. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. It's not 5 seconds. That's pretty big. Gamma Charge, a minor reduction in usage overall team up, increasing cooldown from 15. So Namor is getting another nerf. We reduce the damage capability of the team up, reduce the proportional damage caused by a magnetic resonance and soul resurgence illusion from 30 to 20%. I'm okay with that. I kept Theo. Oh, hey Theo. He is a gaming enthusiast who loves playing games from all genres, but League of Legends is his first true loves. I hate you, Theo.